stampers. Today I'm going to show you how to do this elegant little card made with our Stampin' Up! Lattice die along with our framelits. They just kind of focus on those right now. It's a very simple, elegant card that you can do quite quickly. Okay, I'll show you a couple variations also. But this is the card I'm going to focus on. The way you start is with a piece of cardstock that is 11 by 4 1/4, and I took one of our framelits and I mount all my framelits onto this, and I put them into an 8 by 8 book. And what I did was I used my my 4-inch, or my number 4. I number mine. Okay, so it's the 4th one up. And what you want to do is you want to take and lay this on here like this. Open it up. Lay this on here on our new magnetic plate. Okay, we have a new magnetic plate that we use for these now, and they stay perfectly. So you're just going to run this through the Big Shot, cut it out so that you have this hole inside of your cardstock. Okay, the next thing that I did was I took my lattice die and I ran this through and got one of our lattice. Okay, this is how fast this card is. It's really absolutely amazing. And then what I did was I took and I put some snail adhesive right here in the corner. But very important to use your silicone mat, because otherwise you're going to get glue all over, because this is such a small, intricate little piece right here. Okay, so I glued that, and then what I did was I adhered it. What I like to do is I like to do this on the back, because then you can see where everything is going. You're going to take this and you're going to just line it up. You see that little square? That lines up with that. That one lines up with the one over here, and you just kind of move it around until you get them pretty centered. Okay, and you'll see that it matches here, it matches here, it matches here and here, and then these, it's as pretty inside as it is outside. So now we have this beautiful little template. Okay, and then I took my Blushing Bride paper and I adhered that to the inside of this so that we had some color contrast. This would be an awesome wedding card. It's a very Celtic looking card. Okay, so we've got our color in the background. I took one of our sentiments and stamped it, and that's from this new stamp set called Lovely Romance, and it has a matching framelit with it. So this is the matching framelit right here. This set of framelits. It actually matches I think 3 sets are already in our catalog, and it is called Chalk Talk. And with these little guys right here, they are for tags. So you can actually cut this out just like I did on my sentiment. That's the one I used on my sentiment. But when I used one of these things, what it did was it made it into a tag. I just absolutely love that. Okay, so I made our tag. I popped it up with pop dots, but we're not done yet. Okay, you see the embellishment I have around the outside? That is done with one of our little frames right here. So I'm going to take my card right here. I'm going to turn it inside out because I want the pokey things to come out. Okay, if you wanted these flat, you would do it from the front to the back, but I'm going to do it from the back to the front. And what I did was I just laid this on here like this, and we have these to coordinate with all of our stamp sets. And you just line up the black line with the outside. You're going to take your paper piercer and you're just going to poke all the way around here. Okay? And after you do that, it looks like this. From our itty bitty pack, I added a little flower right here. I added some of our larger pearls, not the largest, but some of our larger pearls. I added a matching Blushing Bride bow, and that was the card. Now let me just show you a few variations on this card. I took that same exact design, and after I cut out this right here, I ended up running it through the embossing folder. That's one of our new embossing folders, and it just gives it a really, really pretty pattern. I don't know if you can see that really good, but it just gives it such a nice texture and a nice pattern to it. Okay, another one that I did, and I haven't finished yet, but I put some vellum behind it. Okay, so here's some, it has some vellum behind it, and I will finish that one and post it to my blog. But that's another one that I had just started. But one of my favorite ones is this one right here, and I have a christening that we're going to, and this is the card that I'm going to use. I just took that same lattice die that we cut out earlier, and I took the lattice die and I just cut around part of it to make a cross. And then what I did was I added a few little pearls here. I'll zoom in on this for you. I added a few little pearls right here in the middle, and then I did 2 rows of the paper piercing. It's a very simple but very elegant card. Just another variation to this whole little card that we have. It's just beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed my post. Come back soon.